Okay, so we have we gone through went through actually two lectures from Asakivar, which was totally on Home, which was totally on ego, and the recordings are there if you want to understand the expanded version of Home. Now, although this particular Shabad is also about Home, but it's more about Hukam. So why I say that it is also about Home, but more about Hukam, because Rahau is mostly the central idea of that Shabad, right? It's kind of summarized in one line, and then there is an explanation towards it. So the biggest problem is, right, first of all, nobody can jump Naam unless Vaiguruji wants. And even if somebody tries to do it, sometimes it's very difficult. Even just chanting these two words. ਦੋ ਅੱਖਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਪਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ. The problem is with this is that even if somebody starts chanting them, the problem comes that they think, I don't know what's going to happen. Is it helping me? I'm just doing it. The belief doesn't come, and that's not only with one or two people. Actually, it's with most of the people. So, um, you know, from the crores or from the billions of the people, there are very few who actually do the regular chanting. This is the truth. That's why Gurbani says virle. Virle are rare. ਬੜੇ ਵਿਰਲੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦੇ ਆ. Even ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ, even in Sikhs also, there are very rare. Number one. The whole idea is that our mind, especially in this day and age, right? Especially in Kal Yuga, everything should be ready made. Everything should be instantaneous. Gone are those days when people used to go to the tailors to get their, clothes stitched. Maybe only ladies, especially from the Indian and other traditional backgrounds, they go and get their suits and all stitched. But most of the times, everything is ready made. So that's what our philosophy has become, right? We want everything ready made, and that's why instantaneous. But we have mentioned, we learned from Gurbani in the previous lectures is that you have to sow the seed, you have to water the seed, then it comes out. It takes time, right? You need to have an environment like that. We dealt with that. Guru Sahib is telling us. So that's why it requires a lot of patience. But more to it, even if we start believing in Guru Mantar, and then suddenly Guru Sahib helps us and blesses us with the Naam, Anhat Shabad, then that thing comes. When Anhat Shabad comes in, and then we again start thinking whether this is real or do I have something happening in my ears. My age is past. Maybe I am now 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old. Maybe there's something wrong in my ears. I should go to the doctor. And that's why we have discussed earlier also. There's something called tinnitus. People think, oh, that the buzzing sound, the ringing sound in my ears, and might be some disease. But I'm not saying that people don't get buzzing sound and ringing sound as a disease. Some people may have got, I don't know anybody, but maybe somebody is getting that. But the question, when these kind of questions used to come in my mind few years back, I used to do intensive research, right, about it. And then what I found, my research, which I conducted, was that looks like anybody who is doing meditation has that thing. And if they don't have a proper guidance, they start going to the doctors and all that stuff, and they say, oh, I can hear something, what is that, and some brain waves or something, and they spend a lot of money on the tests and all. The idea what I'm trying to tell you out here is that the faith doesn't come if there is no proper guidance. We are lucky we have Gurbani Guru. Gurbani Guru is guiding us all that stuff, and Guru Sahib knew that when these things will come, people will not believe in it. People say, oh, no, it's nothing. Or some people, I have heard some people saying, oh, these all Anhad Shabad and Vajje and all that, it's nothing. That's not there, right? Because the belief system is not there. You can't convince anybody. Why Guruji sitting inside you will convince. And we have mentioned that Naam comes in a lot of forms, right? Maharaj has cleared, starting from the Japji Sahib. Maharaj says, Kagad kalam na likhan har, manne ka bhai karan vichar. Maharaj ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ, Maharaj is saying that this naam, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, this cannot be written on the paper. No pen has been made. Kagad kalam na likhan har. If you get a pen and a paper, you can't write it. Maharaj is very clear. Then Maharaj says, ऐसा नाम निरंजन होए, जे को मान जाने मन कोए. If somebody will believe in this naam, right, then only the kirpa is going to happen. But it is only with the Vaheguruji. He can make us believe. If I tell somebody, they will not. Naam comes in the form of a sound, in the form of Amrit Ras, and finally it comes in the form of Jyot Prakash. People mixes all these things, and because they don't have a practical experience, Gurbani is practical, and plus the belief is not there, right? They don't believe in Gurbani Guru. And Naam in Gurbani is also called Hukam. Naam nu Hukam ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ। ਤਿੰਨ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਰਸ, ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਸੁਣਦੀ ਹੈ ਕੰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਜੋਤ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ। Now let's see what Guru Amar Das Sache Pasha is trying to explain us in this. Let's read directly a central idea, then we will go through line by line. Hukam manne ta har mile. See, the word used is manne. And how do I know that this hukam which Guru Sahib is talking about is now? Two indication. First of all, Mara says, एको नाम हुक्म है, नानक सतगुर दिया बुझाए जियो. Maharaj says, the hukam which you are talking about is nothing but it's one naam. That is the naam, that is the hukam, that is the shabad. Only one. Eko naam hukam hai. And who can give us that? Nanak Satguru diya bujaye jiyo. Maharaj saying only Satguru, as in Vaheguru can give us. No human being can give us the naam. No human being. So if somebody is telling you, oh, I will give you this naam, I will put you something in your ears, or I'll tell you secretly, that is nothing. Gurbani doesn't agree with that. Maybe some other faiths agree, and I don't want to comment on them. Gurbani doesn't believe in that. ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇ ਸਕਦਾ, ਸਿਰਫ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਸਕਦਾ, ਉਹਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ। Now, second, first we proved it from the Gurbani that hukam is naam, naam is hukam. Hukam hi naam hai, naam hi hukam hai. Gurbani is written in such a way that if we take a little bit dive, then we can get more clarity. This hukam, under the mamma, there is an onkar. What does it mean? It means it's a singular. If we take a meaning of hukam, there is in the Gurbani, there is the hukam also means order or a law and all, which is fine. But here, because of onkar, it is singular, right? So that's why we need to, and hukam cannot be, if we are taking an order, or it's not just one order. I mean, you can debate on it. There's only one order, which is naam. But again, it will come back to the naam only. So we need to understand hukam manne ta har mile. If we will believe in the naam, manne, if we will believe in the naam, then only we will get her. We will get to meet her. Then only we will get to meet Vaheguru. If we will listen to the Shabad in sun, in silence, without furne, without thoughts, when we will listen to this Shabad, when we listen to this Sahaj Tun, in silence, without any thoughts, when we sit there and just listen, sun sun naam tumhara pritam prabh pekhan ka chao. That while listening and listening, we one day we will meet it, but we have to put our full dhyan in that. Ta vichon home jaye. Then the home, the ego will also go away. Because Maharaj is saying here in this Shabad, home naave naal virodh hai, दोए न वसै एक ठाए, that home and naam cannot be at one place. Either it will be home or there will be naam. I remember these two gurmukhs were debating and they were in argument, actually, not even a debate, I would say. They were argument, and one of the good Avastha Gurmukh was standing next to them. And he was like, what is going on? How come they call themselves Gurmukh and they jap naam, they do meditation, but they are still arguing? They have forgotten that, okay, Vaiguruji is in everybody, and how come we are doing an arguments and all? And he closely listened to them. And one guy was telling another guy, oh, I should get a seva of doing Simran on the mic because I get Amrit Ras. You don't get Amrit Ras, so you are not allowed to do that seva. First of all, I don't know who made that rule, because everybody is allowed to do everything, right? Especially when Maharaj says, Aap japo avra naam japao, that we should do chanting, and we should make other people also chant, right? So it's for everybody, it's not for any particular person. But then that Gurmukh asked both that person who was saying, I am getting an Amrit Ras. It was like, when you said that you get Amrit Ras, were you getting Amrit Ras at that time when you were saying that? He started thinking and he said, yeah, sorry, because I had a homemade then. I had an ego. Because of the blessing of Vaiguruji, we got homemade. And then that blessing will also go away and homemade will stay there. So it's very important. That's why in these lectures we continuously stress on the thing that our lifestyle, our Jivan Jat should also be good. Our lifestyle should all be good. That's why where there is a home, there is no naam. Where there is naam, there is no home. So if you are listening to this naam for 2 3 hours, you will see, the filth will go away. But the moment you start in this Dragon Maya world, this world, this physical world, Drishtman world, right? The home will be there and you will not be listening to the naam. And the moment you will start putting the dhyan in your Shabad, in the Sahaj Tun, the home will go away. Because Sahaj Tun will take you to Sahaj. There will be no home. ਹੋਮੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਵਈ ਤਾਂ ਮਨ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਏ. When we have ego, we cannot do any seva, because any seva we'll be doing also will be in ego. We'll be doing langar di seva, will be in ego. We'll doing pandya di seva, we'll be doing in ego. Any seva, we will be cleaning the floors in the gurdwara. If we will be doing it in home. So that's why Maharaj says, home which seva na hovai. Because when we are doing those seva, we are trying to tell people, hey, see how much seva I do. Right? Sata man birtha jai. So basically, no laha. You will not earn anything. You're just like a normal manmukh when you have a home. You're no longer a gurmukh. हर चेत मन मेरे ता गुर का शब्द कमाए तू गुर का शब्द कमाए. Maharaj saying, oh my mind, remember Vaheguru all the time. Vah Guru all the time. Then only you can earn this money. What is the money here? What is the tan here? It is Shabad. It is Anhat Shabad. It's a sound, it's a voice of Vaheguru. Then only you will hear, and then you have to continuously hear it to earn it. But when you start hearing it first, when you first starts hearing the Panch Shabad, the belief is not there. You say, oh, maybe I have a tinnitus, maybe I have some problems in my ears, right? That's why Maharaj is saying, Hukam manna ta har mile, you have to put your full trust, 100% faith on that. Ta har mile, ta vichon home jaye, then only the home will go away. Because sometimes it starts like a cricket sound, a buzzing sound, and people say, what the heck is happening? Maybe this is something else. And then there are a lot of people out there uh, who don't have practical experience. They have never got the bliss out of anything, and they will tell you this is nothing. So that's what happens. होमे सब शरीर है होमे उपत होए Maharaj is saying very openly, very straightforwardly that if we will have the no naam, then the home will be there. Where there is naam, there is just naam, no home. But where there is home, there is no naam. And if we will, in our last breath, if we the home is left, Maharaj is saying home sab shreer hai. We're just gonna get some physical form, maybe an insect, maybe whatever, 8.4 million joules, animal, birds, whatever, based on where our dhyan was. Home mein upat hue, man, always. We read in Nasa Kivara, home which aya, home which gaya. We come in home, we'll go in home and in 84 lakh zone. ਹੋਮੇ ਵੱਡਾ ਗੁਬਾਰ ਹੈ ਹੋਮੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੁੱਝ ਨਾ ਸਕਿਆ ਕੋਏ ਗੁਬਾਰ what is ਗੁਬਾਰ ਗੁਬਾਰ is darkness ਹੋਮੇ brings total darkness and we cannot guess or we cannot find the secret of Gurmat, of spiritual path. We will not be able to get the blessing of Gurbani Guru. If we are reading in Home, we are doing parts, so I do 10 parts. That's also Home. You're doing it, do it. That's for yourself. Here you're telling others. Until or unless somebody comes to you and ask for the guidance, then only we have to open our mouth about our spiritual path, about our stage. Otherwise, we just don't go out and start saying, "Oh, I have reached this. Oh, I get Amritras," just like that guy, right? Oh, I get Amritras. Oh, I get this. Okay, you get it. Then what? If somebody is not interested in all these things, then what? It's not going to impact them. In Gurbani, it comes that wherever the customer is there only you open your gatadi. There only you open the things which you need to sell. But meaning, there only you are going to reveal what you know and share with him, not out of the home, but so that his or her life can also change. Because everybody is brothers and sisters. The Gurmukh is always compassionate. If he knows that if he's going to disclose something to somebody and their life is going to change, we should help. But we should not just force people on this path. This is path of love, not path of force. We don't do attendance in this, do we? We don't. Do you do attendance in class? Oh, you didn't came yesterday. You didn't came today, right? I mean, no, no attendance. Out of love, yeah. I might ask somebody, oh, you are not there because out of love, that's different. But it's all open game. It's a game of love. It's not about strictness here, right? Somebody wants to learn from Gurbani Guru. We will share it together, right? Without a home, it's a path of love. Home which bhagat na hoy. Nobody can do a bhakti if we are in home. No surrender will happen. We can't surrender ourselves if we have a home. Hukam na bujya jaye. Naam will never pragat. They will never hear to the naam if they have a home. That's why when there is a home, there is no naam. When there is a naam, there is no home. Right? Sometimes in our whole day, we can look into it. When we got the home, we can all self introspect. When we got home, we were not listening to the naam or we were not getting the Amrit Ras. Home which jio band hai, naam na vase manaye, the same thing. In egotism, it's a bondage. It's like a slave. We are a slave of five thieves. Panj chora de asi, five doots. We are slave of five doots, five thieves. And mind will not will listen to the naam. ਨਾਨਕ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੋਮੇ ਗਈ ਤਾਂ ਸੱਚ ਵਸਿਆ ਮਨ ਆਏ. But the total home will go away only when we will meet Vayu. Then the body will be of such. I can't talk more about it. Only this much I can talk about this part. सच कमावे सच रहे सच्चे सेव समाए. Then what will happen? Everything will be such. No truth. No earning of lies. All truth. All truth. We will earn truth we will live truthfully, and we will do seva truthfully. As in, whatever the hukam of Vaheguru will be there, that seva will be done. And we will not be doing it, Vaheguru ji will do it for us. All right. So let's all try to get out of this home. That's the biggest bondage. That's the biggest problem. It's also called Kood. It's a wall between us and Vaheguru. Let's break this wall. How we do it? When we say Vah, we listen. When we say Guru, we listen. And our eyes are here in front, not at the nose tip, in the front of our nose tip. We have to stay there and let us sit in a comfortable position. Aoji, let's start. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah.